Scottish Cup second round. We advance after a 2-1 win over Formartine United. What's your thoughts on today's match?
I think it was a really close game. I don't think there was much between the sides. I think the weather played a major part in that. They got the wind in the first half and used it to their advantage, and then equally we did the same in the second half. But it wasn't a game for the purist. I think we knew that when we turned up and saw the conditions. It was just a case of rolling up the sleeves and trying to grind out a win. And we got the setback in the first half, but actually I was quite calm at half time and almost quite pleased that the scoreline was 1-0. We always felt that with the win, because it was a strong win, that we could put pressure on them, force them into some errors and create chances, and that's the way that the game played out. So yeah, not a great game, not a great spectacle, but the important thing was getting the result and getting into the next round, and we've done that.
You mentioned the strong wins. That was the case for their goal. It bounces over. I think it's Finnis, and then the striker slips through and scores. How key was it at half time just to have that scoreline at 1-0, knowing that we have the win behind us in the second half?
Yeah, it was really important. They put us under a lot of pressure in the first half with their long throws and set plays, but I felt we defended really well. That one instance where we didn't defend particularly well, I think the second ball we could have been a bit closer, and then Maketa's been able to play it through to Wade. That's a good finish. So that's the one moment where we probably could have tied it up a little bit better. We were punished, but out with that, I thought we defended certainly the long throw and the corners really well. So like I said, half time 1-0 down with the win behind us, knowing what ammunition we've got on the bench as well to take on, I was relatively calm and relatively confident that we could get back into the game. We did it early. Andrew came on for Ali Sutherland and took his goal fantastically well. Created another couple of chances for himself where he'll be disappointed not to score, but it was important we got that early goal and we did that. And then I always felt that we could get a second, and it's a great set play from Craig, and a brave header from Colin, which he's done all season for us. So yeah, delighted in the manner that we've had to win dirty, and in order to get through to the next round, and looking forward to the draw now.
You mentioned another setback we had in the first half, not the goal, but we lost our midfielder Ali Sutherland. Is there an update on his condition?
I think it's like an impact injury, so it doesn't feel like it looked like it's muscular. There was a concern when he went down. He obviously tried to go back on as Ali would and try and play through it. Then he got another knock in the similar area, so precautionary, and it was the right thing to do to take him off. And it gave Andrew an opportunity, and I think Andrew showed his quality in the second half. How he carries the ball, how he takes the ball in tight areas. And like I said, he contributes with big goals, and his goal was massive. So yeah, I think Ali will be okay, and we'll assess it over the next 40 hours, but I think he'll be okay.
It's been a huge month for the club with notable games against coming in top opposition as well as cup games. It's nice to finish on a high after a tough month for the club.
These are the games that we want to be involved in, Fraser. We've said that all along, that important games that are on a knife edge at times and maybe not good for the nerves, but it's because they mean so much. The cup final was huge for us in terms of getting that first bit of silverware. Scottish Cup's always an important competition for this club, and historically a competition we've done well in. So important that we won this game today, and we've done that. So and then we focus on league duty next week, an important and tough game away to Banks today. They've had a fantastic result away to East 5 today, beating them 1-0. So yeah, the games come thick and fast, and they're big, important games, but that's where we want to be.
We'll all have our eyes glued to the telly for tomorrow's draw. Thanks for your time, Stephen. Well done today.
Cheers, Chris.